Statistics is the science of collecting, organizing, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting data. Here are its key concepts. 1. Data, the raw facts, figures, or information collected for analysis. Data can be quantitative, numerical, e.g., height, age, or qualitative, categorical, e.g., gender, eye color. 2. Population and sample. Population, the entire group of individuals or objects that you are interested in studying. Sample, a subset of the population chosen for study. It's often impractical to study an entire population, so we use samples to make inferences about the larger group. 3. Descriptive statistics, methods used to summarize and describe the main features of a dataset. Measures of central tendency, describe the center or typical value of the data. Mean, the average, sum of values divided by the number of values. Median, the middle value when data is ordered. Mode, the most frequently occurring value, measures of variability or spread. Describe how dispersed or spread out the data points are. Range, the difference between the highest and lowest values. Variance, the average of the squared differences from the mean. Standard deviation, the square root of the variance, providing a measure of the typical distance from the mean. Distribution, the overall shape and pattern of the data, often visualized with histograms or other charts. The normal distribution, bell curve, is a common and important one. 4. Probability, the study of randomness and uncertainty. It quantifies the likelihood of an event occurring, expressed as a value between 0 and 1. It's fundamental for understanding how likely certain outcomes are when dealing with sample data. 5. Inferential statistics, methods used to draw conclusions or make predictions about a population based on sample data. This is where probability becomes crucial. Hypothesis testing, a formal procedure to determine if an observed result is statistically significant or simply due to chance. It involves null hypothesis, H0, a statement of no effect or no difference. Alternative hypothesis, HA, a statement that contradicts the null hypothesis. P-value, the probability of observing data as extreme as, or more extreme than, what was observed, assuming the null hypothesis is true. A small p-value, e.g., less than 0.05, leads to rejecting the null hypothesis. Confidence intervals, a range of values that is likely to contain the true population parameter with a certain level of confidence, e.g., 95% confidence interval. Sampling error, the natural difference between a sample statistic and the true population parameter due to random chance in sampling. 6. Relationships between variables. Correlation measures the strength and direction of a linear relationship between two variables, e.g., positive, negative, no correlation. It does not imply causation. Regression analysis, a statistical method used to model the relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variables, often used for prediction. These concepts form the backbone of statistical analysis, enabling us to make sense of data, draw meaningful conclusions, and make informed decisions in various fields.